something that is gained and practiced as we grow in wisdom and grace. The Bible Dictionary defines humility as a prominent Christian grace. Humility preserves the soul in tranquility and makes us patient under trials.
We started volunteering at St Agnes at a very young age. We were the scarecrows for the Gold Rush Bazaar. Through the years, we have continued to give back to our church and the community. Through lecturing at church, singing in the children's choir, working at the bazaars, volunteering our time to donate food for the RFDA, we express humility.
Which really means we don't expect a thank you or recognition in return.
Our grandmother, Helen Gorell, has been the ultimate role model when it comes to showing humility. She is such an advocate when it comes to working in the community, volunteering all of her time and effort, and to this day, she would still do it for anybody. Grandma, what kind of volunteering have you done?
Well, I volunteered at the hospital.
And what did you do?
I was in records. I volunteered in St Agnes Church. I was choir director there and helped them whenever they had a tea or a bazaar.
Jessica and I had volunteered at the soup kitchen after Christmas one year, and to go into a setting where, we take for granted. We come to other people who have nothing. It brings a different level of humility. They are forever grateful for the food that was presented, and it took us a couple of hours to make up something that, to us was nothing, but to them it meant the entire world. And it's those sorts of random acts of kindness that I think makes a greater impression on society.
We have also assisted different organizations in the community with Christmas cheer to provide groceries and items to those in need.
When you see the people coming for help for Christmas, your heart just comes right out. The first thing they do is they put the turkey in your basket, and then you walk around and get all these other goodies for them. And when you look at all that, you think, oh my goodness, they sure are happy to get all these groceries.
Our community is all of God's children. So when opportunities of humility present themselves, God expects us to do our part. Pope Francis reminds us, we must not place ourselves above others, but step down to serve them, especially the poor and the vulnerable.
Being a Catholic doesn't mean just demonstrating acts of humility in our own church community, but it extends into our everyday lives.
Cyril says, "It is only when we are humble that we are truly exalted. Through our humility, the Lord is truly glorified. Throughout our Catholic faith, we are taught to follow in God's ways through showing acts of kindness."
We challenge you to listen to God's call and act with humility in your daily lives.
Christmas cheer is something that everybody should be aware of. If you're making any donations, you know that they're going to go to the right place, to people who don't have too much, and these people are very grateful.